This is Andrew Chen, and this is my project on CS 4020-01, Section 1, Project 2, on my assignment and project for robot ethics. Let's begin. So, in the beginning of our web page, we see the abstract for the robot ethics topic, basically going over what's going to be inside this web page, and below we have the purpose and what purpose this web page will entitle. This is also the first page you will open when you log in, as you can see. Next we are going to move on to the intro. The intro begins with an overview and a few images regarding the robot ethics topic that I plan to talk about. In this you will see how the issues came forth in three key fields of manufacturing, surgery, and security. Fields I plan to discuss further within the topic, and this gives the reader and viewers an idea of what to expect. Next we're going to move on to the background. The background. Automation in the workforce, and basically how it's come to be and how it's come to rise over time. This is just a brief history of the many things that have happened thus far, and it gives you a slight insight as to what happened to lead to where we are today. The issues is broken down to simple pros and cons for the viewer to actually examine and observe, and then to see what they can do, how they observe everything, amongst other things here and there. And our results page is the results of our interview. For this interview, I've talked to Professor Clayton Matt Johnson, who is also the department chair, about a number of topics from AI to how automation is taking over everything. And I found, and his answers were quite insightful, and I was able to make a deep analysis on his answers. Next we have opinions over here. Opinions is basically my thoughts on the entire topic while researching all of this. And quite frankly, I found this assignment rather interesting. From how automation is taking over everything to how we may implement regulations and how we may get incentivized on what to do to take steps against and for, let's see, rights, ethics, and privacy. Next we have our summary. Our summary basically wraps up the entire web page in a small, bite-sized kind of little thing. Reminding some key topics and then going over some other details that here and there. And that's what the summary is about. Here we have my references as to what is contained and where I got the information, so that I can prove that it didn't just come out of nowhere. They are all hyperlinked, so you can go to them yourself personally if you would like to. Finally, in our appendix, which details a more detailed version of the interview, from what questions I could ask to the professor, who the professor really was, and a small summary of what we actually went through and talked about. Thank you for listening. This is Andrew Chen, and this is my website on Project 2, Robot Ethics. Have a nice day.